Material loss reduction refers to the strategies and practices used in manufacturing, production, and supply chain management to minimize the amount of raw materials, components, or products that are wasted, damaged, or lost during production processes. By focusing on reducing material losses, organizations can improve their efficiency, reduce costs, and contribute to environmental sustainability. Material loss can occur in various stages, from raw material handling and processing to storage and transportation. What is material loss reduction? Material loss reduction refers to the process of identifying, managing, and minimizing the loss of materials throughout the production process. Losses can happen in different forms, such as waste, material that is discarded or thrown away due to defects, excess production, or inefficiency. Spillage, materials that are accidentally spilled or wasted during handling, storage, or transportation. Damage, materials that are damaged during processing or handling, making them unusable or of lower quality. Overuse, when more material is used than necessary for a given production task, leading to wastage. Theft or pilferage, materials that are lost due to theft, mismanagement, or poor inventory control. The goal of material loss reduction is to adopt best practices, improve operational processes, and create an environment where material use is optimized, thereby minimizing waste and reducing overall production costs. Who is involved in material loss reduction? Operations managers are responsible for overseeing the production processes and ensuring that material loss is minimized. Process engineers focus on improving production techniques and workflows to reduce material loss. Quality control teams inspect the raw materials, semi-finished goods, and final products to ensure that quality standards are met. Warehouse and inventory managers are responsible for the storage and handling of materials and ensure that inventory is properly maintained. Suppliers and vendors also have a role in material loss reduction by ensuring that raw materials arrive in good condition and meet the required quality standards. Maintenance teams ensure that the equipment used in production is properly maintained to avoid breakdowns and inefficiencies that could lead to material loss. When is material loss reduction applied? Material loss reduction is a continuous process that should be applied at every stage of production and supply chain management. Key moments to focus on include: during process design, when designing production systems or workflows, strategies to minimize material loss can be integrated into the design stage. When identifying inefficiencies, when material loss becomes apparent due to excess waste or inefficiency in production processes, corrective measures are needed. In lean manufacturing initiatives, lean practices, such as just-in-time, JIT, and total productive maintenance, TPM, often focus on reducing waste and improving material utilization. During quality control, material loss can also be reduced by ensuring that materials meet quality standards before they are used in production. In routine maintenance, ensuring that equipment and machinery are well maintained to prevent breakdowns that could cause material wastage. Where is material loss reduction applied? Material loss reduction can be applied in various industries and areas, including manufacturing plants. This is where most material loss occurs during production processes, with scrap material, defects, and inefficient handling leading to waste. Warehouses and distribution centers, inefficient storage, mishandling of materials, and poor inventory management can result in material loss. Construction sites. In construction, material losses may happen due to theft, mishandling, or poor storage practices. Food and beverage industry. In this sector, material loss could include spoilage, wastage due to overproduction, or contamination. Retail and e-commerce warehouses. Losses can occur due to improper storage conditions, overstocking, and inefficient logistics processes. Why is material loss reduction important? Reducing material loss is critical for several reasons. By reducing material waste, organizations can significantly lower the costs associated with raw material procurement, handling, and waste disposal. Reducing material loss helps minimize the environmental impact of production. Efficient use of materials means more streamlined production processes, which can improve overall productivity and reduce cycle times. By minimizing material loss, organizations can make better use of their resources and ensure that they are used effectively in production processes. Companies that reduce material loss are often more cost-effective and can offer better prices or higher quality products, improving their competitive edge in the market. How is material loss reduced? Reviewing production workflows and identifying inefficiencies in material use. Ensuring that workers are well trained on how to handle materials correctly. Implementing effective inventory management practices to prevent overstocking, stockouts, or material expiration. Strengthening quality control processes to ensure that materials meet required standards. Using automated systems, sensors, and data analytics to monitor material flow and usage in real time. Applying lean manufacturing principles to reduce waste. Regular maintenance of machines and equipment. Implementing recycling processes for scrap or unused materials, allowing them to be reused in production. In conclusion, material loss reduction is an essential strategy in improving efficiency, reducing operational costs, and contributing to environmental sustainability. By understanding the causes and implementing targeted strategies, organizations can ensure that materials are used effectively, waste is minimized, and production processes are optimized. Whether through process optimization, training, or advanced technology, every step taken toward reducing material loss can lead to significant improvements in a company's bottom line and overall productivity.
Quiz. How committed are you to learning about material loss reduction? Answer the following questions honestly. Based on your responses, you'll get an idea of how committed you are to learning about material loss reduction and how you can further your efforts. 1. How often do you seek out information about material loss reduction? A. I actively read articles, attend webinars, and participate in courses to stay informed about MLR. B. I occasionally look into MLR topics when I hear about them or need to. C. I rarely look into MLR unless it directly affects my work. D. I've never really looked into MLR. 2. Which of the following best describes your understanding of material loss reduction techniques? A. I have a comprehensive understanding of techniques like waste minimization, recycling, lean manufacturing, and resource efficiency. B. I know a bit about MLR and have used some of the techniques in specific situations. C. I know some basic concepts but have never put them into practice. D. I don't really understand what MLR techniques are or how they work. 3. How do you approach your daily tasks or projects in relation to minimizing material waste? A. I actively consider ways to reduce material waste at every stage and suggest improvements to others. B. I try to minimize waste when it's convenient or required, but it's not a regular focus. C. I don't typically think about material waste unless it's pointed out to me. D. I'm unaware of how I can impact material loss reduction. 4. When you notice material waste or inefficiency in your work environment, what do you do? A. I actively report it, investigate potential solutions, and implement changes when possible. B. I usually bring it up to a supervisor or colleague when I notice waste. C. I might notice it but don't often take action unless asked. D. I don't usually notice material waste or inefficiencies in my environment. 5. How do you feel about the potential environmental, financial, and ethical impacts of material loss? A. I am deeply concerned and motivated to reduce material loss in any way I can. B. I recognize the importance of reducing material loss, but it's not my primary focus. C. I understand that it's an issue, but I feel that it's beyond my control. D. I don't think much about the impacts of material loss. 6. Have you ever been involved in or contributed to an initiative or project focused on material loss reduction? A. Yes, I've led or actively contributed to initiatives aimed at reducing material waste or improving efficiency. B. I've participated in some initiatives or have provided input on how to reduce material loss. C. I've heard of initiatives, but I haven't participated. D. No, I've never been involved in any such initiatives. 7. What is your preferred method for learning about new topics? A. I prefer hands-on learning and actively applying new knowledge to real-world problems. B. I enjoy reading articles, taking online courses, or watching videos to stay updated. C. I learn best through discussions or asking others about the topic. D. I don't usually seek out new information unless it's required. 8. If you could implement one change to reduce material loss in your organization or home, what would it be? A. I'd implement a comprehensive waste reduction system, ensuring resources are reused and recycled wherever possible. B. I'd focus on streamlining processes and reducing inefficiency in specific areas. C. I'd encourage my peers or family to be more mindful of waste, but I'm unsure how to make large-scale changes. D. I don't think I have enough knowledge to implement a meaningful change. Results: mostly A's. You're highly committed to learning about and actively reducing material loss. You're well on your way to becoming an expert and advocate for sustainable practices. Mostly B's. You show a solid interest in material loss reduction and are willing to take steps to learn more. You're on a good path to make a positive impact. Mostly C's. You're somewhat aware of material loss reduction, but there is room for growth. Consider dedicating more time to learning about MLR and getting involved in related initiatives. Mostly D's. Material loss reduction might not be on your radar just yet, but there's a great opportunity for you to dive into this important area. Start with some basic learning resources and see how you can contribute. Next steps: by completing this quiz, you've gained insight into your current commitment level to learning about material loss reduction. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore it in more depth. Whether you're new to it or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.